Alright guys, this is your boy, James the Show. Very first Let's Play. Kinda nervous with this one, not sure how it's gonna work. I'm doing this Let's Play just because I really like the game of Final Fantasy X. I know it's a lot of new people out here that like this game, and I want to explain to show exactly how this game will work, how to do certain things, certain grind spots. You don't know about the game itself, so jumping into it, I'm gonna start off with the standard spear grid because using the standard spear grid is a little easier. If you've never played this game before, not very familiar with it, I do not recommend it. Standard. Like this track. I really don't like to do it. And first thing, go ahead. This scene is one of the most iconic scenes there is in Final Fantasy history. Just being what it is, this one scene. I still remember this when I was a child. Played this game ever since I was probably 15. Since this game was this is on PS2. Kind of the kid that got the games late, but I still really enjoyed this game once I gotten it. This is gonna be a great time. Man, I can't wait till this game to start. I just hope you guys enjoy it. Bear with me. Like I say, first Let's Play. Subscribe to my YouTube. You can leave me a message. Let me know anything you may see that I can clean up. Anything you may be able to help me with. Anything you might want to see. Just let me know if what makes it interesting.
Listen to my story.
To help me out.
This
just so I can
may
get
be
better
our last
so we can
chance.
all have fun together. So we start off here in Titus's homeworld, Xanarkand. Everybody's gathering, they're getting ready for a big blitzball tournament. Here's the main character. Here's Mr. Titus. Everybody's waiting on him. He's a big blitzball player. For anybody who doesn't know, he's a big time blitzball player. Now, starting off, you have two sections. You can either go to the children first, or you can go to the girls first. Either one, it doesn't matter. All it does is who you go to first, so you can change it. I don't know it to change the story any at all. I've never known it to, so I gotta kind of play around with that. So if you guys know something that I don't, please, like I say, let me know. I don't know everything about it.
Of course.
This is where you get to name them. It just depends on who you go to first. So I'm gonna keep it as Titus. That's his name. I know some people pronounce it as Titus, but it's always been Titus to me. That's how I've always known it.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row! Fifth from the right!
Got it.
Can you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
He's a really big fan. The kids, everybody loves this dude. I will go over the story a lot for some people who don't know.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
So all I'll say is this story can be very confusing, so I'll try my best. If you don't understand something, like I say on any video, leave me a comment. I'll definitely be able to leave me a comment. I'll definitely be able to, if I can in some way, try to message you, talk to you, try to explain it a little more, but I will try my best to explain the story the best that I can. But yeah, this is definitely his homeworld, Xanarkin, and he's just headed to a big blitzball game to start off the game. That's his father, Jecht. He'll be talked about a lot in this game for those who haven't played.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked.
Make way, make way!
Alright, yep. Now
Coming
everybody,
through, sorry.
Everybody's swarming him. He's a big star. This is like NBA.
Hey, I'm gonna be late.
Like the NBA or something. These
Hey,
guys
let
just
go
love
of me.
Once you get through these few little stops, you can get through and let the games begin. I love this scene. Don't know, Blitzball is an underwater game. It's a mixture of, it's underwater soccer. The guy that was talking about Jecht, that is this guy Arn, and he is one of the characters you will get in this game. He's a very cool character. He's probably possibly the favorite out of everybody in this. A lot of people like him. He's personally one of my favorites as a cool character. This is what you see, that big monster is one of the main antagonists, Sin. Correctly, the city is under attack by a giant monster known as Sin. As the game progresses, I'll get into more what Sin is and where it came from. That is Titus's famous shot, the spear shot. That is Sin attacking the city. Santa. So Titus survived the onslaught. He survived the onslaught of sin. So now he meets his old buddy Oren.
Oren! What are you doing here?
I was waiting.
What are you talking about?
Oren speaks in a lot of cryptic messages, so he's really like the old. He's like a father figure to a lot of the characters in the game, because he's like the most level-headed. So it's like it's always kind of funny when Titus says stuff to him and he doesn't really understand.
Huh?
This little boy plays a very big part, if you'll know.
What?
Don't cry.
That guy plays a very big part. You'll see him a lot throughout the game. As I'll explain more of who he is too when we get to those parts. Like I said, the biggest reason I'm doing this is to get a lot of new people into the series. This is my favorite Final Fantasy. I played it a million times since PS2 version when it came out with the remaster.
Not this way.
I just could. That was just like take my money now. I love this game and it's great. That big spear is Sin. You really can't see him because he's floating in the spear of water.
We called it sin.
Sin?
This thing is known as a sin spawn. They're entities that come off of Sin's body. Everywhere Sin goes and he leaves, he normally has a sin spawn. These things flying off are known as sin scales. These are what make up Sin's outer shell and what makes up his body. They aren't very strong creatures, but they can be pretty annoying sometimes.
Take it. A gift from Jekt.
My old man?
As you can see, Titus has never been in a fight too much, but Oren's already ready because
I hope you know how to use it.
he knows how to fight very well. They'll explain why, he knows where he comes from. Titus, on the other hand, is just learning it.
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Generally, it's just a really simple fight. Just cut the few in front of you. They'll generally die pretty easy. Just keep going. They'll just keep running. Just keep cutting through. Sin skills keep coming. Very simple.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Now, that's the attack that you must watch out for, and that makes these things pretty annoying. That one attacks spine. Generally, for this part, you just attack whatever's in front of you, and they'll just keep running. And there's one of the main 10 spawns. And this is exactly how this works. This sin spawn cannot kill you for anything in the world, so don't bother about healing at all. All it does is Demi only takes about a fourth of It takes a
Get
fourth
out
of
of my
your
town!
Some can't wait to die.
it takes a fourth of your current HP, so it'll never kill you. Overdrives. Now, when you do certain things like overdrives, like Orange, for instance, his first one it hits everybody. So this literally makes this really easy. The more timer, the faster you do that, everybody's overdrive is done differently. But every time you do that, the more time that's left in the timer, the more damage it does. This thing just keep hitting it. Every 100 points of damage knocks off one of those tentacles up top. So the more you keep hitting, the more you hit it. So Arn's gonna take off 2 regularly. Titus is only gonna take off 1 because he does just over 100. So this thing doesn't have a lot of HP. Like I said, it can't kill you. This is like a tutorial battle. This thing can kill you if you try. As you can see, the more it does it, the less damage it is. All it knows is Demi. It doesn't know a single other attack. The best thing I'll tell you to do during this battle, do not use Titan's Overdrive. Save it for later. I got a spot where I can show you what probably the best spot to use it if you want to. And now all the tentacles gone, you hit it once more, it will die. As you keep going, you can stop and then you can go through this little spot. Just know every time you touch the save spear, this is a save spear. Like it says, every time you touch one, HP and MP is always restored. It's always great to grind near these. I got a few other ones that I'll use later on in the playthrough. Let me know if you guys want to see me do the Dark Aeons or anything else, because I can probably help you with that strategy too. So this is probably where I'm going to end it off, guys. This is James the Show signing off. I'll probably put up some more videos in a bit, just when they get this one out so I can upload it. Alright guys, I'll be back.